Hello and welcome, my beautiful Leos, my lions. This is your general finance and career forecast for the month of June 24. Each run of these rows indicates a week in the month of June, but you can read it as an all-over collective as well. Remember, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you out there, but take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe. Starting off in your first row, you have been given the card of independence. And it says it's time to go out on your own and create your own business or try something well outside your comfort zone. So for some of you, that you could be contemplating and opening your own business. Others, you may already be self-employed. But then I see others opening up sort of a part-time passive beginning business, which means you're going to keep your job you have now and you're going to be working on the side with this to build up a business. As long as it doesn't threaten the job you have or create a conflict of interest, you'll be okay. Because it says you could be trying something well outside your comfort zone, which means this is going to be something new for you or even a new type of job, a different job description, something altogether different that may have piqued your creative juices to get moving towards this. And it could be something that could be beneficial and lucrative for you as you start a beginning and independently go out there on your own to start your own business. Now, with that card, you got the Seven of Earth. So some of you are definitely planting your seeds for something here. You're investing your time into something here, and you've taken a long time to assess this, but you're waiting. You're waiting patiently for this to see how it's going to work out, how it's going to succeed, if it's going to succeed. Is it generating traffic to your business? Are you seeing attention coming to it? Some of you may just be working on your website right now as a beginning step towards it, and you're working on that, trying to create a good website. The only tip I can give you when it comes to websites is I've learned that less is better. People just want to know your services, your prices, and how to find you. Okay, so it's great to make them beautiful and elaborate and artistic, but when it comes down to it, that's what people want. Okay, so keep that in mind if you are in essence making a new website. Also, you could be waiting. You could be worrying while you're waiting, so don't worry. It's almost as though this has divinely been a porthole that opened up for some of you to have this epiphany to do this. Okay, they're showing me that, Spirit's backing you up. You're getting these little nudges that are saying it's time. It's time for you to think about that. Even if you take small little increment steps, right? You're going to find that baby steps. You're going to find that every step you take towards this new goal is helping you elevate it to get it moving. With this, you've got Voyager trip. So some of you could be having to go the distance. You might be having to travel to your place of employment now. Maybe you've taken on a new position or a new job that it requires that part of the time you have to get on a plane or a train or a bus or drive somewhere to deal with it. Some people work on the road, and you could be doing that as well. But they're showing me that this isn't every day. Now, for others, this voyage can be you dealing with people on an international level. So you could be, your business or the work that you do could involve talking to people all over the world, okay, and dealing with types of businesses, that deal with other countries. Coming in next in the second week, you've got unfolding, and it says access to generate prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. So as you learn more and keep expanding. So again, these are baby steps. These are slow. This is slow movement towards your success, but it's happening. This is opening up, and you're going to find that you are on the right path. Okay. So, you're going to find that there will be greater prosperity, but it's taking its time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you can't expect to plant your seeds and get your harvest tomorrow. So something's coming in that you're working on that's going to bring you success. You just have to be patient and wait. You've got the Six of Earth with this. This is the Six of Pentacles, and this is the card of give and take. push-pull. It's a card of negotiations. It's a card of communication. It's a card of clarity, seeing now the way things are going to be. Also, it's generosity. You could be receiving something here in the form of time, effort, support, or even money from somebody who's stepping forward and says, hey, I want to get on this wagon with you. I want to help and support you. How can I do it? For others, you could be wanting to help others. Maybe your business is nonprofit. Maybe you're volunteering your time or volunteering or giving to someone else less fortunate. Some of you are going to teach, preach, and convey something to other people, and you're going to do it just to do it, not to receive anything in return. Now, some of you could be actually finding a windfall comes and lands at your feet. This could be, I'm not saying go out and buy a lottery ticket. That's your choice. I'm just saying that you could be receiving something unexpected. Somebody could step forward and say, hey, I'm here to give you a hand. Or you could be receiving an inheritance or a bonus or a buyout of some sort. Anything like that. Or you could end up with a big sale that you hadn't anticipated, making a lot of money. The authority figures come in next, and you could be speaking to legal people. You could be speaking to lawyers and people like that. You could be speaking to, your boss, your supervisor, anybody like that. This is a card that says you may be having discussions and communicating with those people that have to do with your job. Okay, it could have to do with something to do with your job. Now, coming in next in the third week, you've got the Crown. This is always a good card when it shows up in a reading. It says you're going to be overcoming any obstacles. Now you're going to have a clear sight to be able to move forward towards your success and your plans that you're making. You're making a power play towards wealth, and this is what you want. You're working hard. You're starting the steps to go towards something new here. Again, your career could involve you being the owner or slash boss. You could be the proprietor. You could be owning a business. You could be in charge of the business, and you are your own boss. Okay, you're taking charge now of what it is you want to do with your job and your business. You could also be getting a level up at work. Maybe you're getting a new job description, and it could be a promotion where you are in charge of more. Okay. This is progress, definitely progress when we get this card. So you're moving forward, you're overcoming these obstacles, and you are going to see that you're going to be moving in a good, progressive, positive direction. Now the Death card comes in with that, and we know the Death card is about transformation. It's about releasing the old things that we don't need anymore. It's about things that don't serve us anymore. It's about changing, making changes to go forward, closing one door and opening a new one. It's walking away from things that aren't going to benefit us in our new future. And this is transformation. And you're going to find that you're going to feel even better because of this. Okay? It's endings and new beginnings. It gives you this feeling of freedom now. Okay, let's face it. If we open our own business and we go out on our own, it might be a little bit. You might be a little bit dubious. It might seem a little scary at first, but you have this freedom now of being 100% in charge of everything to do with that business. Everything. So you're going to release the old in order to go into the new, and you have to walk away from things to start something new. And you've got love yourself. So this is important that you do what you do love, okay? I always tell people, if you love your job, getting paid is a bonus. Pick a profession that you like. So many people get stuck in 9-to-5 jobs that they took on because it pays the bills or because they make good money, but they hate it. And you wouldn't believe the people that I read and that sit and get emotional. And it's sad because they make big money, they hate it. So it's important that you find that niche, that you find that job, that you find that peace and harmony that you need, that balance with your job. And some of you might have been coming to the conclusion that, you know what, I know more. I know enough about this job I've been at to open my own. Okay, so you might be thinking that as well. It's so important that you love what you do. Coming in the end of the week, you've got the Moon. And if this was a regular tarot, we know this would be the energy of Pisces. So there could be some fleeting funds. There could be something coming in unknown, an unknown source. You are being guided, some of you, and you could be taking on extra work like moonlighting and doing odd jobs and night shifts and part-time work. which is in addition to what you're doing now. Now, a lot of you, if you are gainfully employed and you are perhaps planning on opening up your own website, your own business on the side, whatever, that could be going into this, melded into this this category here of moonlighting and odd jobs, night shift and part-time, because you could have to pick those times when you can do it. Right? If you're working 9 to 5, 40-hour week as an example, you got to find those times either in the evening or you've got to find them on your weekends to get things going. Now, for others, you could be taking on a secondary job because you need the finances. And for others, you could be you could be finding that there might be more work at your place of employment where you have to get it done. Maybe there's a deadline that you have to meet, and you're trying to tie up loose ends and get everything finished. With that, you have the Eight of Air. Now, that's the Eight of Swords, and we know that the Eight of Swords is that card of doubt. In this particular picture, they do show the swords impeding this guy's direction. In most traditional tarot, there's an opening here. And what it implies is that the only thing holding this person back is himself, because they've got up in their head and they've thought, and they presumed and assumed something's not going to work. So there they are, standing there feeling, what do I do? Where do I go? This is all going to fall and I'm going to fall on my face and fail. It's the card of confusion and it's self-doubt. And so what it's telling us is you need to let go of those thought patterns. You need to do that. Release them. Okay, release outdated ways of thinking. Release the doubt. Release, the fear. Let go of it. Let go of those thoughts, because the only thing holding you back from succeeding with this, this new goal you're going towards is yourself. So stay positive. Stand up straight and square those shoulders off and lift your chin a little. You've got this. You've got free will to change anything. Okay, and they're telling me that you have that ability. You got the deception card. Don't deceive yourself is what they're telling me, okay? Try not, Leo, to get up in your head and start worrying that I can't do this. You can, okay? Can't, never tried, as we know. So if you're passionate about it and you love what you do, you're going to be able to go on this new journey. You're going to be able to take a step forward and do it. So, recapping this, I see a lot of independence here. I see people moving away from a job they've been with eventually and opening their own job. I see that it's going to take time. I see that you're going to get assistance, financial or physical support from somebody, or emotional support from others to help you go towards this goal. You're going to overcome these obstacles, and you're going to see that you're going to be able to do this if you get out of your head. Okay, you need to step aside. You're standing in your own way, and we've all been guilty of that at times. Let's face it, doing something new, leaving a job, taking on something you haven't done before, maybe getting out of your comfort zone here is a little dubious. And we do get up in our heads and we start to doubt, did I make the right decision? But as long as you think like that, you're going to fall, okay? You're going to fail. So you have to get out of your own head. Don't deceive yourself with your thought patterns, because you've got a great reading here, and you've got some really good opportunities and prospects here. Well, Leo, this is your reading for your finance and career for June, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful month. And know that I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful lions.